What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazik, aka Unique Mazik, the hardest working man in sports and gaming. And we got another Ultimate Legends roster. Ultimate Legends 4. This is for PC only. I'm sorry to everybody who has console and wants it on there. I'm very sorry. Boston Celtics time, and I gotta say it as I say at the beginning of every video. On the Ultimate Legends roster series, the mods are done by my man Razor. He's the best modder out there. You're looking at Tommy Heinsohn, famed Boston Celtic announcer and former Celtics great, Hall of Famer. But 2K had him looking, I don't know what this is, what they have him going on here, but it don't look nothing like Tommy Heinsohn. But thanks to Razor, we got a good Tommy. So let's jump in to see the other members of the Boston Celtics that Razor had to redo, or I had him upgrade, or just create all the. I think we had one or two that he had to create all together. So let's jump in. This first one is Kevin Mchale, one of the greatest low post players ever, the man of 1,000 fakes. And the version of him before was not that bad, but it wasn't that good either. The one on the 2K's version looked like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or something. And that ain't who he is. So I'm glad he was changed. And look, Razor even put all this hair on his chest. Now you know Razor is going through some new depths of detail when he's putting all, because Kevin McHale got one of them chests look like he part werewolf, and he like he got a rug laying under his shirt, and so yeah, Razor got it though. Razor got he got him. He put the nasty hair on his chest and everything. Here's another hairy chest fella. Easy Ed Mcauley wasn't in the game at all, and he is now. Razor hooked him up, uh, and like I said, he part werewolf too. I mean, the hair on his chest is he got hair on his Adam's apple. That is very nasty, very, very filthy. All right, let's go to the next person. This is Bill Sharman. Bill Sharman has the most out of control eyebrows I've ever seen of any human being in my life, and Razor put him in there. This is really good face, just really good, sharp overall. You got to shine when you're going. It was one of the greatest franchises of all time, and you want to make sure you represent their all-time greats. In case you're wondering where all the black people are, just know that the Celtics have probably the greatest number of great white basketball players of any team in the NBA. Like nobody has as many truly great white basketball players as the Boston Celtics. And so here's Tommy Heinsohn, and there you go. All right, so now let's look at now. I didn't say this because y'all should know by now. Franchise player value rating (FPVR). That's what I use to determine the players. It's a formula I created to determine the most valuable players, the 15 most valuable players for every single NBA franchise. I have re-rated all of these players in 2K according to another formula that I came up with to bring some realism back. Mostly, one of the biggest things I target is making speed differential actually matter. Because if you play 2K, you know that's one of the biggest problems with the gameplay is that fast players don't seem fast enough, so they can't really take advantage of speed mismatches. So let's take a look at the 15 Boston Celtics. Number one is Bill Russell. I know Larry Bird is fantastic, but Bill Russell has 177 championship rings. I counted every one of them. He has 177. So he's got to be there and then he's got 5 MVP awards, 2 MVP awards. I think it's just insane, right? Just crazy. All types of all-star appearances, just nuts. He's number one. Larry Bird is number two. Then we got John Havlicek. Havlicek stole the ball. We got him. We got Bob Cousy at number four. Bill Sharman at five. We got Sam Jones at six. Sam Jones never played a lot of minutes, though. If you check his statistics, so I had to hit him up on the stamina side. Not saying that he didn't have the stamina to do it, but I'm just saying the proof is in the fact, not the proof, but everything I do is really statistically based in terms of these ratings. And Sam Jones didn't play a lot of minutes, and it kind of shocked me. Paul Pierce, the truth, without the wheelchair, is seventh. Tommy Heinsohn is eighth. Kevin McHale is ninth. Robert Parrish is 10th. Now I'm gonna stop. And I don't want to get caught. It's just I'm telling y'all, the Boston Celtics have more truly great white basketball players than any other. I ain't talking about somebody who's not really that great and people talk like they're great, but they're not. I'm talking about like literally truly great. We're in the top 10 of the Boston Celtics on the franchise player value rating. And there are only four black people. Y'all know any other NBA team that you looked at the top 10 players in their history, you would have way more than four black people, but there's only four. All right, number 11 is Dave Cowens. Then we got Jojo White, a recent Hall of Fame inductee. Tom Satch Sanders, defense all over the place and a ton of rings. So that's how he got in there. Then we got Easy Ed Mcauley, who actually wasn't a part of the Celtics dynasty. He left at that time. He went to the St. Louis Hawks. He did get a championship ring there, but he was kind of the guy before Russell, and and didn't they couldn't quite get over the hump there. And then 15th is Kevin Garnett. So it's going to be a long time before somebody breaks in with the Celtics. Kyrie needs to resign and probably play 2 to 3 more years, and they need to go to a conference final or something for him to get to get up there. Because what is this, his second year? He's coming to an end of the second year, so Kyrie has a chance. Of course, you got Jason Tatum if he stays there. But they need to start having some playoff success, deep runs. Of course, with the FPVR, you have to spend at least 3 seasons on the with an organization to be even eligible. So it's going to be interesting to see who the next Boston Celtic player is that busts in. I know some people were saying that Isaiah Thomas make it. No, Isaiah Thomas. We talking about the Boston Celtics. We talking about the team that has the second most NBA championships, I believe, of any franchise in the history of the league. All kinds of Hall of Famers. Isaiah Thomas is not breaking that. But he had a decent little run with Boston, but nothing significant enough to circumvent or knock off these people with all these rings and championships and All-Star appearances and so on and so forth. All right, so now let's take a look at the actual ratings within the game. So I came up with these, and so check it out. We got my man Larry Bird is number one rated player on the game on for the Boston Celtics, a 96. So you're gonna find that majority of the truly elite players that I rated somehow I didn't do this on purpose, but somehow a lot of them come out rated 96 overall. Just I don't know. It's kind of hard to bust that little threshold. Now I do have, I believe, so far out of the people that I rated, I think I might have four guys that rated over a 97. Of the ones that I've shown you, Michael Jordan's a 99. So I'm gonna let y'all in on a little bit of a secret. Mike and one other player, the only players that I rated so far, a 99 overall. I don't think anybody else is gonna make it. I'm not sure. We also have Will Chamberlain with the Golden State Warriors is a 97. And then there's one other guy that I haven't shown you guys yet who is a 97. And it could be some other people down the line, so we'll find out. Almost done rating everybody, just about. So Larry Bird's 96. He's Larry Bird. Come on. I played with this version of Larry Bird. That fadeaway is filthy. I'm talking about just absolute. It needs a parental advisory sticker because it's nasty. It's just straight nasty. Then we got Bill Russell with a 95. His defense and rebounding are just like bananas down there. Then we got Kevin Garnett. And I did not think, I'm going to be honest with you, I did not think that this version of Garnett was going to be rated this high. But as I put in the defensive stuff and his ability to still shoot and score from the mid range, he ended up with the 93. Dave Cowens was a big time, just amazing rebounder. He got the 92 overall. John Havlicek with the 91. He's got 31 badges. How many badges did Bird have? 35. 24 badges for Russell. Then we got Paul Pierce, the truth. He be lying talking about he better than Dwayne Wade, but he was a heck of a player. 26 badges. He's a 90 overall. Kevin Mchale with a 90 overall. He's got 26 badges. Then we have Robert Parrish, 89 overall. He has 22 badges. Bob Cousy is down here. See, I didn't lie on Bob Cousy shooting like 2K did. 2K, like, look, he got an A plus 3-pointer. Anybody that will tell you, if you watch any Bob Cousy stuff, Bob Cousy was not a great shooter at all. Very stiff, hard wrist shooting kind of a player. So that's a lie if they thought that he would. I don't see how he would have evolved to be a good 3-point shooter. I just don't. So I didn't lie on his 3-point shooting. But he's still an 87 with 20 badges. We also have Jojo White with 85. He's blazing fast. You watch some stuff of Jojo White. Watch like Google, YouTube him. You'll see what I mean with the speed. 85 overall, 24 badges. Tommy Heinsohn was an 85. He has 21 badges. Let's see what else we got. Sam Jones only ended up with the 84. Part of some of the problems was the minutes, and some of the percentages weren't really insanely high for him at that time. He was one of their top scorers, but they did a lot by committee. So I mean, he's still a good player, but just yeah. Tom Sanders comes in with the 83 overall. He's a lockdown defender. He's not much of a scorer at all, but you can slap him on somebody, and they may be locked down. Then we got Ed Mcauley. You know what the problem is with Ed Mcauley is because he's listed as a center power forward, and 2K really takes some off if your height isn't up to par. So he's 6'8", 185, and listed as a center power forward. So just off GP, his ratings are going to take a hit. He's an 80 overall with 13 bats. Then we got Bill Sharman. He probably ain't gonna play. I'm just gonna let you know. I don't think it's his eyebrows. I just think he probably ain't gonna play. He's a 79 overall sharpshooter. He only got 9 badges. 9. And 7 of them is about his personality or something. I don't know what it is, but Bill Sharman he's the least of the Celtics in terms of the overall rating. So that is what I got for you guys today. He looks like Mark Price on some drugs. I don't know what's with them and inebriated or chemically impaired people from the Cavs, but they do it. So
Pocket, I'll be weak. I'm rather unique.